There's a bird grooming itself. I'm confused lately whether it's too big to be a peewee, mudlark, or whatever it's called. It's not a currawong. So it's either a magpie or a pied butcherbird. Oh, that's right, the pied butcherbird has got a curve on the end of its beak, a very pronounced curve. I don't think the magpie has such a pronounced curve. Let's have a look at the curve. Turn your head sideways. I suppose you're just a magpie. I've noticed that when birds preen their neck feathers, they pull on them just like a cat pulls on the fur around a cat's neck. When a cat grooms its own neck fur, it bites on its own neck fur. I've noticed that birds are much the same. So cats and birds share that in common. Actually, there are kookaburras in that tree, but I can't see them. That's why I'm here. I was trying to film a kookaburra laughing. Give us a side view of your beak. A bit silhouetted, isn't it? I suppose it's just a magpie. I know when a magpie warbles and gargles. Well, a man in the news a couple of weeks ago, he was eating a meal outdoors, some takeaway or something, and a magpie came and snatched his meal from him, so he snatched it back, and then the magpie pecked him in both eyes. So you wouldn't want to get in a fight with a magpie, or a currawong, or a raven. They've got very big beaks. When I was a kid walking home from school, plovers used to attack, actually. Plovers used to dive bomb, very frightening when you're a kid. Show us your beak. I don't see that very pronounced curve. I think you're just a magpie. You've got a bit of a curve on the end of your beak, but not a very pronounced one. You must be a magpie. Well, birds spend a lot of time grooming, don't they? I've been looking for grass parrots as well. I saw some today, but by the time I came back with my camera, they were just about ready to leave, so I didn't get anything good. I didn't get any good footage of the grass parrots. They were so beautiful. So green and blue and turquoisey with a red rump. They're also called red-rumped parrots. But back to this magpie. Apparently I've been talking for nearly 6 minutes. Well, grooming is serious business, isn't it? That was the sound of a peewee. You've got to give it credit for paying attention to its own hygiene, haven't you? A beak silhouette, please. Not a huge pronounced curve. It must be a magpie. Because that's the sound of a peewee in the distance. Yes. That sounds like the sound that a magpie makes.